Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Wasim. I am from Islamic Foundation North, and I also belong to Pakistan Physician Society. Pakistan Physician Society is a local chapter of APNA in Chicago. It has over 250 lifetime members. This year in 2019, we have made an initiative to increase the awareness of bone marrow drive among the South Asian population. And as part of it, we are here today at Islamic Foundation North, where we have our volunteers, Zaina Kagzi, Anushe, and Noor, who are training our staff, our community about the stem cell and bone marrow donation. Thank you. Transfusion is used to treat bone marrow cancers like acute myeloid leukemia, acute lymphocytic leukemia, and multiple myeloma and others. We have experts in the community who can give you more details on it. Our goal as Pakistan Physician Society members and the volunteer is to raise the awareness among South Asian community as to why it is important to register as one of the bone marrow donor. It is said that the number of volunteers in South Asian, which is Pakistani and Indian community, is less than 30%. So there is a big need of volunteers who are ready to and who are committed to give the bone marrow donation when it is needed. The process is that if you are ready to do a bone marrow donor, then you have to register with a company called Be A Match. Be A Match will then walk you through and also take sample of your saliva. That registry will then be used if there is any need around United States for a patient who needs a bone marrow transplant. Then they will be called, and you will go to one of the closest center and give your bone blood donation. And from that blood, then they extract the stem cells, and that stem cell is used for the bone marrow transfusion. Thank you.
My name is Zahra Nadeem.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Zaina Kagzi.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Anushe Rahman.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Noor Rahman. Assalamualaikum, my name is Anika Nadeem.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Faiza Nadeem.
So I'm a volunteer, and these are my all fellow volunteers. We're all trying to raise awareness for stem cell donation, and we're doing this because of...
We're doing this because we found out about a girl, a Pakistani girl living in California, who's 27 years old, was recently diagnosed with leukemia.
And there aren't that many South Asians who are registered for stem cell donation, so we are trying to get more people to register so we can help individuals like Lenya to get her stem cells.
It's a really easy process. All you have to do is register online, and once you register, you'll get a kit to put in your DNA, and if you're a match, then they'll contact you, and you'll have the stem cell donation, which could then potentially save her or someone else's life.
My name is Nauman Haider. I'm a stem cell transplant physician, and what we're doing here today is trying to sign up people for being a stem cell donor. Stem cell transplant is a way to cure many blood cancers and several benign conditions as well. Blood cancer incidence is very common, and usually the challenge when it comes to people who have blood cancers of various types that are failing therapies or come back after having achieved remission is to find a suitable donor so that they can undergo this curative therapy in which stem cells from a healthy donor are introduced into the body of the patient, and these healthy stem cells help them develop a healthy immune system that cures the blood cancer that has failed the therapy so far. So the challenge is to find a suitable donor, And the suitable donors are siblings, and if you cannot find a sibling who matches with the recipient, then we have to get an unrelated stem cell donor. The unrelated stem cell donor pool for Caucasians or white people ancestry is very large. So they are able to find a suitable donor in about 80% of times. However, for minorities like African Americans or Asian Americans or Hispanics, due to the smaller number of people who sign up for stem cell donation, the donor pool is very small. And it's only about 15 to 20% of times that we are able to find a suitable donor for them. So this drive is meant to expand that donor pool, that we go to every every religious institution, whether it's a mosque or a temple or community centers among the minorities, where we encourage people of ages, young ages, that they come forward and sign up for stem cell donation. The stem cell donation process is very safe. It has no long-term consequences, and the short-term problems are very few, if any. And the stem cell donation takes place after giving people growth factors to stimulate production of stem cells. Blood is drawn from one arm veins and passed through a machine that separates the stem cells, which size to about the size of a unit of blood. The rest of the blood is then returned to the donor. So stem cell donation is completed within a day, and is very little to no risk for the stem cell donors. By increasing the pool of possible stem cell donors, we can provide this curative approach option to many people who are suffering from these incurable disorders. And I think that we as Muslims and as minorities should go out very actively and encourage people to become ready to donate stem cells. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Amra Rahman, and I'm president of PPS, which is Pakistani Physician Society of Illinois. We are subchapter of APNA. And this year we are doing many social welfare projects. One of them is this. We are conducting here at IFN, Libertyville Mosque. We are conducting a drive from stem cell donation and through the platform of this mosque. Of 19 million people who are registered in bone marrow or stem cell registry, less than 3% are South Asians. So the chances of a South Asian to get help is very remote. Even the people who are registered, when they are reached, due to lack of awareness, the 51% people, they refuse, either they are not available or they change their mind. So we are particularly doing today's drive for a 27-year-old girl, Lina, who is lives in California, and we are trying to raise awareness for stem cell donation in general and in specific to get people registered for her. And I want all our community to join us, and today we are answering people's questions, fears, and we are doing it through our youth who are registering people, sitting at the site, and also answering people's questions, fears. And please, I will encourage everybody to go ahead and join the registry, and if there are any other questions, we are here. Thank you very much.
Aina Aftab. I'm a physician in the community, and I am also one of the volunteers with Pakistan Physician Society, and also with this drive. We are actually trying to raise awareness in our community so they would be more willing to donate the stem cells, both peripheral and the bone marrow, so we can raise, so we can educate them and inshallah save more lives. Thanks.
What's your name again? some